Hello and Namaste. I'm Srujana Kanjula. I'm a professor at CCSE North Campus and also the Honors Coordinator. I would like to welcome all of you to my kitchen. Today on the occasion of Vasant Panchami, we'll be making lime rice and a popular dessert called Kesar Halwa. So let's get started. So we are going to start with lime rice today. I would like to take you through the basic ingredients. I have 1 cup white rice, cooked and cooled. We have peanuts and cashew nuts. If you are a big fan of peanuts, you can just use 2 tablespoons of peanuts or just 2 tablespoons of cashew nuts, or you can just mix them. And if you have nut allergies, you can totally skip them. We need about 1.5 tablespoon of oil. I am using pure olive oil. You can use any oil of your choice. We need 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1 tablespoon of yellow lentils, and 1 tablespoon of white lentils. And you can also see the red dry chilies. We can use a couple of them. Some salt to taste. We need 1 teaspoon of turmeric. I have taken a couple of green chilies. If you have no tolerance for such spice, you can skip it. I took about one green lime and extracted about 3/4 of its juice. I took some cilantro. This is also optional, and I have some curry leaves. That is also optional, and a lot of South Indians use curry leaves. You can buy them from the Indian store, and I want to tell you where I got them from. So this is my curry leaf plant. I keep it outside during summer, and in winter I bring it in. So I use it on a day-to-day basis. I just want to talk a little bit about this spice box. You can find it in most of the Indian households. This is very handy and we keep it in the kitchen. These are some of the ingredients we use on a daily basis. So like cumin seeds, cloves, and cinnamon sticks. So yeah, so those are the ingredients for the lime rice. Okay, so let's get started with the lime rice. I took a pan here. I switched the flame on. I'm going to add some oil. As I said, you need about 1.5 tablespoons. So I just added some oil. While the oil is getting heated, let's come here and mix. So I'm going to put all the extracted lime juice in the rice, and I'm going to add some salt. So you can figure out how tangy you want it, how salty. So just mix it. So you have to mix it kind of thoroughly so that the lime juice and salt are evenly distributed. So maybe you can even taste it. I'm so used to it, so I don't need to, but you can taste it by doing it. So our rice is ready, mixed with lime juice and salt. Okay. So now I think our oil is heated. So yeah, yes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first add some peanuts. 1 tablespoon of peanuts, and then the peanuts and cashew nuts, you can totally, there is no measurement. If you'd like more of it, you can put. So I want to use both peanuts and cashew nuts, so I'm going to fry the peanuts a little bit and then add cashew nuts. I think peanuts take longer. So let's see. So you have to just make sure that the peanuts are cooked perfectly. please make sure not to burn them. So that's one thing. Yay. They're getting there. So I would like wait for 20 more seconds, I guess. So I put the heat in medium, so to begin with. Yeah, I think that's good. So the peanuts looks like they're like 3/4 cooked, so I'm going to add a tablespoon of cashew nuts. Yeah, so after that, then I'm going to add like a teaspoon of mustard seeds and like a tablespoon of white lentils, tablespoon of yellow lentils, then just add them. Then I'm going to add like a little bit of red chilies, dry red chilies, and my green chilies there. So I'm going to turn the heat down. Looks like it. Now I'm going to put the Chinese, the flattering a little bit, be careful. And then I'm going to turn the heat off. Okay. Oh, I think the cashew nuts got a little bit more burnt. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of turmeric, a little bit salt to taste. We have already added salt there, and then I'm just going to add this to that. Okay, so I did all those things after I switched off the stove, and we are going to bring this here and then pour it into our rice. Okay, and then we are going to mix the rice. Okay, lime rice is almost ready. Looks like we could have used a little bit more white rice. So, instead of 1 cup, you could use like 1.5 cups of rice. I think we have enough of seasoning for 1.5 cups. Okay, so our lime rice is ready. Okay, so our next item is the dessert Kesar Halwa. I would like to take you through the ingredients. This is 1 cup of cream of wheat. This is 3 cups of milk. I have boiled the milk. There are some mixed nuts. I sliced a few almonds. There are a few cashew nuts here, some walnuts, some golden raisins. Those are cardamom. And I have taken out the seeds. So those are cardamom pods. We are going to crush them later. This is homemade ghee. This is available in the Indian store. If you don't have this, you could substitute this with butter. This is the sugar. I ran out of sugar, so I have about 1/2 cup of white sugar. So I've taken a little more of cane sugar. So it depends upon how sweet you want this to be. So you can use like 1 whole cup of sugar, or you could use 3/4 cup. This is a little bit of milk I've taken, and this is saffron. We bought this from Costco. So I'm going to add a few strands of saffron into the milk. This is the one that gives the color. So we're just adding a few strands. I think that is good. Ahead of time. In fact, Kesar Halwa, Kesar means the color of the saffron. So when you mix it, you get a little bit of that yellowish color. So we'll mix it and leave it there. Okay, so these are the basic ingredients for Kesar Halwa. Okay, let's make Kesar Halwa. So I'm switching the stove on and putting it in medium flame, towards the medium low, I would say. Okay, so I'm adding some ghee. So you can see, let the ghee melt. Okay, I'm putting it back into the medium. So we have to fry the nuts and the raisins in the ghee and take it out. So yeah, the ghee is melting. Okay, so I think it's almost there. I'm going to first add almonds. So I'm putting it back into medium flame. So almonds, walnuts, and raisins. Guys, if anybody has nut allergies, you can totally skip all the nuts. You can add raisins, cranberries, depending upon what you want. So these are getting fried. The cashew nuts, they fry very fast. So if you're using cashew nuts, add them at the end. Okay, so now as you can see, these are so I'm adding like a few cashew nuts too. So once again, the trick is, please don't burn them. They should fry perfectly. Once they turn light brownish, I think that's when, see, you can see it now, they're almost done. So once you fry them, put the flame down and take it out and remove them into a plate. Okay, so you can add some more ghee. Okay, I think I'm going to use that same. So either ghee or butter. Yeah, then put the heat back, and now I'm going to put this cream of wheat. Okay. So we need to, in a medium or medium low, we need to kind of fry this in ghee for some time. You should be a little patient here. If you want to put it like in a low flame and do the frying, that will also help. I think at least for 5 minutes or so. You cannot just leave it, you have to keep stirring it, otherwise it will burn. So you have to fry it until that raw smell goes away. That is the, and it you can get a nice aroma. So while this is, I'll keep stirring it, but then you know, these are the cardamom pods, and I like crushing them. Sorry about the thing. So you have to crush it coarsely, but you have to make sure this is not burned. So keep stirring it, and I think I'll put some tissue down. So okay, we have coarsely crushed it, and we are still stirring this. And I would like to show, you know, see how we mixed the saffron in the milk, cold milk, and it's giving a very nice yellow tinge. So saffron gives flavor as well as nice color. Okay, so let's keep yeah, I can smell, I can get that nice aroma now. I think we have fried it good. So at this point of time, I'm going to add sugar. Then just mix it. You know, I usually put the cardamom seeds in the boiled milk. You know, it mixes well with it. So just mixing it in that. This is, I just boiled the milk. So once the sugar and the cream of meat are mixed, I'm also going to add this into this milk. Okay, so we have added the saffron too, and then kind of mix it. So I'm going to put the flame down, and then now slowly we'll add the milk to this mixture. Okay, so let me just show you. Let's add all the milk. Okay, so I'm just putting this away. Okay, now you can increase the flame to medium low. This will cook very quickly. I'm sorry, I used that cane sugar which is brown, so that's why the color must have changed a little bit. But if you use white sugar, you would get that yellowish tinge more. But it doesn't matter. You can use whatever sugar you would like. So now it will take a few minutes to cook. So you can even put it on medium heat. Keep stirring it, and very soon this will start thickening, you know, and you should not wait until it becomes too thick. So while it is still slightly liquidy, we will be transferring it into another bowl. So please look at it carefully now. So you keep stirring it, and then you can see it kind of thickening. Yeah, let's give it like a couple of minutes. I'm not covering this. You can just leave it open. But I think it will take like 2-3 minutes to thicken. Personally, I like this dessert a lot. It's very quick and easy to make, and it tastes good. By the way, cream of wheat is gluten, so if you are gluten intolerant, this is not for you. Okay. See, now you can see it is like getting slightly thickened. Yeah, you must keep stirring it so that it doesn't get burnt. Okay, now you can hear the sound. It's getting thickened. So notice, now we're almost there. I think I'll keep it for another minute or so, and then I'm going to transfer it. So this is a good consistency, because what happens is after you transfer it, it thickens by itself when it cools. So if it is very thick right here, then it becomes very hard. So we are going to switch the stove off. And, can you see now the consistency? So I would like, before transferring it into the bowl, I'm just adding like 1/4 of these things inside. So we have some, and then let's now transfer this into a bowl. So see how the consistency is very liquidy. And then I'm going to add the rest of the, it's kind of like you can garnish this with those nuts that we fried. Okay, this is our Kesar Halwa, and you must leave it for some time. It will cool and it will thicken. Okay, hope you enjoyed cooking with me. I had a wonderful time cooking with you. So look what we have made. This is vibrant lime rice, colorful, and then very nutty Kesar Halwa. If you have cooked along with me, hope it turned out good and delicious. If you haven't, please try it sometime next time. So thank you.